Ugandans continue to be killed on the road. And the biggest cause, speeding and reckless overtaking. They account for more than 70% of the causes of road crashes in Uganda. And this year, the government responded. They gazetted new speed limits. All over the city, you're coming across, you hear it's 30 kilometers per hour, it's 50 kilometers per hour. Well, come with me. Let's take a journey through Kampala. How ready is the government to start this rollout? So if you've been speeding like a lunatic here, Nile Avenue is a 30. Long ago, this sign used to read, stop. It's important when you're getting into the roundabout, you slow down and then make sure the guys who are already inside the roundabout continue running, and then you enter when it is safe. As you enter into Colville Street, well, the best thing that should slap your face is what to expect on the road, including the speed limit. But so far, we are yet to see one. Let's not assume, let's inform people. Together. Yeah, this is Ginger Road, busy as it is. So far we have all the signs, they're still existing. A few pieces here and there vandalized, but we haven't seen the speed sign so far. We entered at Diamond Trust. We are at the bottom of it, at the roundabout, at the so-called yard, but we haven't seen the speed sign. We can see no stopping, though the taxi was just trying to stop. Yeah, but this is says blue, this is says no, about which is which. One of them is saying something. We are at Ginger Road intersection, one of the most deadly roads, as you can see. The border guys crossing even when it's not their turn. That's what makes it a black spot. Let's make sure we have a medicine for the borders, because you see, they are moving regardless of any signs and all that. Right now, it's supposed to be the pedestrian crossing, but I have still to compete with the borders. Why? Lava. Right here we're on Ginger Road at the notorious black spot of UMI. You can see the sign saying school, saying zebra crossing. I don't see nothing saying anything about the speed, but we know the school zone dropped down to 20-30 kilometers per hour. Maybe that's the message they're sending. UMI, well, let's try to cross the road and we will see, will they slow down? So far, no one is slowing down. We're crossing Ginger Road and trying to see if anyone will slow down. If anyone will slow down. Hey, I don't think people need to live life like that. No way. Hey! Wow! We can't live like that. Nah. More needs to be done. Well, we haven't seen the sign for speed yet. After spinning and spinning around, we finished Kampala Road, we're into Ginger Road. Well, we haven't seen any speed sign. We've seen some signs, but not much. And most of that Ginger Road is still under construction. I don't expect anything either. So now let's turn onto Ntinda Road. Since we started out, the last speed sign we saw was somewhere on Nile Avenue. Ginger Road, the whole of it, nothing. We came from Nakawa Spear Junction up to here. We haven't seen nothing yet. If you want to do it, you can do it in silence. Well, we're almost at the end of Ntinda Road. We started all the way from Nakawa at the Spear Motors Junction. This road has very many wonderful signs, including no U-turn, including literally every sign you can think of, but very mute so far on the speed signage. Finally, we get to see one right at the end of Ntinda Road. It's a 30. Oh, this is Bukoto Ntinda or Ntinda Bukoto. Call it Old Chira Road. That's where we are. We are done with it from Ntinda up to here at Kampala Club. As we turn down off Cayenne, we haven't seen any speed sign. Well, the road may be broken, but it's also mute. We're here on Bukoto connecting the market down. I think it's a forgotten road. I don't expect any signage. Why not? It's a forgotten road. No, it needs to be fixed and then we can signage it. We are now entering the northern bypass, right at the Chewando intersection, one of the areas which is most highlighted as one of those black spots. Most of the victims are border riders, pedestrians. Right on our left, we can see the traffic police. They are doing some enforcement. I don't know what speed they are driving at. Neither do I know why this border guy is here. But here we are on the northern bypass. The speed limit says 70. Already guys are speeding too much, as you can see. And from all the reports that we've seen from KCCA, the northern bypass remains one of the most deadliest roads with the top 5 black spots. So if the speed limit is revised towards 100, because this is a dual carriage, and we keep with the borders in, and we keep with the taxis in, I don't know what that will be, but the experts can advise us best. For now, it's 70, and 70 seems too fast. So we are now clearing out to Kalere. Right here at Kalere, the roundabout, the Gayaza Road roundabout, the junction, one of the most deadly spots on Kampala roads. I can see as you're entering into the market, it says the speed limit is 50, and also as you are getting out around, it is 50. Though I'm wondering, with all this busy activity around the market, the traffic is hardly moving, there are so many people moving, pedestrians crossing the road. I'm wondering if 50 really makes sense. No wonder it is a deadly point, and maybe we need to reduce it and revise it down to 30. Well, let's wait and see. There's so much happening here. So many people tend to park this side of the road and then they cross over to do their shopping the other side. And you keep on wondering, where then do they stop? Where then do they cross the road? And how do they cross the road? How safe is it? So that's something that needs to be looked at as we look to make this stretch of the road safe. Let's secure the buyers and the traders. From Kalere, we turn into Bombo Road, coming towards Makerere. Oh boy, and get done with that. So far the signage we've seen was the last one at the Kalere market as we were turning off the bypass, which was saying 50. Out of Makerere, back to the Nakrabia Road. Oh, checking out how ready is it for the automated speed limit enforcement. We are doing a 30K spinning around the city in preparation for a 30K speed limit. Was this a road sign? It looks like it was one. Maybe it's the one which was saying something about the speed limit or something about the junction coming up ahead. But so far vandalized, and it's been like this for some time. I'm a regular user of this road. I've seen that pole like that for some time. Well, there's an argument. People keep saying that the road signs are vandalized and all that. But some of the signs like these are, you can see this sign and several others, they are there. How come they never get stolen? And then it's only the ones for speed which are taken. Yes, there's vandalism. I have witnessed lots of it. But let's also ensure the ones for speed are there, and maybe we find out now that we have the cameras who vandalizes them, and then we make that vandalism very expensive, and that way our people will be able to know what speed they're expected to drive at, and the enforcement when it comes in, it will be fair. But when you get to enforce when people don't know what they're supposed to be doing, I don't think that's fair. And now we are turning into Bakuri. We haven't seen any sign for speed limit. So how do the people drive? Oh, how will it be enforced? Fix that and let's get talking. After spinning around the town for the last 5 hours and 20 minutes and 48 seconds, just walking 30 kilometers to highlight the new speed limit, 30 kilometers per hour. We saw so many things. Are we ready to roll out the automated speed limit control? When we moved around, we saw very few road signs showing the speed limit. Let's make sure we have enough, sufficient and ample, visibly visible road signage. Let's make sure the system also puts people's safety at the center of it all and not people's sense. Otherwise, as AI is unleashed on us, we ask you to put good signage, make sure it is safe for people, safe for borders, safe for pedestrians, safe for everybody, because you are too young to die.